Salute, 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 everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, I got my scarf on my head, y'all. I'm just really getting up and got my coffee, trying to get my day started. One second, my girl's in here. I just seen her. One second. My girl's in here. Hold on, y'all. My girl. Miss Wits, you could drop your link, but I'm gonna drop it real quick. I don't know if you know how to drop it, but give me 1 second. Because this is who, woke me up to wake up to what's going on. My girl, Miss Wits. But if you're coming in and you are a content creator, you need your link drop, just let a moderator know, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I woke up. Hey, Miss Tammy Lynn. Hey, Jamie, sis. Let me go up, y'all, because I ain't never did it like this. Shank Rock showed me how to do it like this. Short Stack, my sis, my love. Jamie, my sister, my love. Miss Wisdom, my love. Miss Tammy Lynn, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's only Tuesday. And man, Miss Wits, when you woke me up, baby, you woke me up. And I just want to know, what do y'all think? It's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. And when I say a lot going on, give me a second, guys. Let me get one more dose of sugar in this coffee because, man, I thought I had the coffee right, y'all, but, sometimes it takes a little work to get the coffee where you need the coffee to be. I'll clean it up in just a second. Yeah, I needed one more. And I did something different, y'all, with my coffee this morning, y'all. Look, I definitely did something different with my coffee, y'all. I definitely added some almond milk, and it is so like, it's just giving me life right now. Hey, Tim, good morning, good morning. Make sure y'all go follow those great content creators. It's a few more I need to drop up for right now. And it's a lot of contests and things like that, challenges going on. So I want to post those two and just be supportive of everything. Now at the time. Hey Colton, Colton's in blue. Um, Good morning to each and every one of y'all. We didn't have time to download pictures for a good thumbnail, and I had to come and share what is about to happen. Amazingly Beautiful. Good morning. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Amazingly Beautiful. She is starting her own business, making bottles and things. And I definitely, I've been saying I want to get with Short Stack. I want to get with Amazingly Beautiful because it's just so much that needs to be done that I have to get done. But I have to come to reality and put on my plate only what I see fit right now. And I'm one of those that try to, I want meat, potatoes, and everything. I want sides, everything, and I could just only deal with the potatoes right now. I had to come to realization that I'm overdoing it. I'm putting too many expectations on one plate that I just can't handle. Let me drop it in the chat for you. Amazingly. So we woke up with a new president for starting the year of hey Vibrant, good morning. Good morning. I think I dropped it. Yeah, there it is. It's streaming Amazingly Beautiful. But I'm super proud of you, wishing you nothing but success with your business. And hopefully we can do some business together. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like doing business and starting something new. So yeah, I want to do some business with you. So I wish you nothing but the best. But Miss Wisdom woke me up to, I already woke up, but thank God we all woke up to live to see another day. So first off, I want to thank God for letting me wake up today, and each one of y'all for real, with Shank Rock, His Squad, everybody around the world. I'm glad that God woke each and every one of us up to live to see another day. That's first and foremost. Um, it's a lot going on. It's trying to shut down the government assistance, trying to shut down the food stamp. Hey, Miss Razzie Lynn, if I can get one of the moderators to drop Miss Razzie Lynn's link, please. She's also a content creator. I love my grown folk content creator. I love y'all. I love how y'all blossoming and coming to the play of things on YouTube and just starting something fresh for us. I need somewhere for my old butt to go and sit down, and get away from a lot of stuff, that I like to entertain. But what do y'all think? What's gonna happen in America? What is really gonna happen in America? Food stamps cut off. Section 8 program shut down. They're even trying to stop nonprofit organization money coming in. What does that mean for a lot of our family, friends? Because a lot of times we are scared to talk about, she said, Miss Witt said financial aid for college, frozen. They've already cut down, the food stamp started already in Colorado, y'all. Y'all can Google it and check. It's already starting. A lot of these families depend on the food stamps. And not a lot of families, a lot of us. Because we once had them. We once got them when our parents got them when we was young. Not all, but most. But I say, dang, the Bible spoke of this. Sometimes when you get to talk about the Bible, people run. You get to talk about God. You get to say a certain thing. People run. But we learned about this stuff. We heard about wars growing up. See, the system was never built for us anyway. If you're low class, even the middle class, it was never. Because, see, man's greed is money and power. And we don't possess that, even if you're okay. See, a lot of us got to stop feeling like because we're living okay, that we're okay. We're not okay. We're just okay with how we're living. But we ain't never wanted to change that because we got too comfortable. And I ain't never wanted to be too comfortable with my living situation. I always said, why? Like, what stopped me from being successful? What stopped me? I couldn't point the fingers. But I want y'all to hear what the orange man is doing. And y'all give me y'all thoughts, because it's this great way can shake America up in a horrible way. And regardless what y'all think, I don't care who think they go, it's this great way. How are we going to be affected? The taxpayers, how are we going to be affected? Let's go.
It's a classic separation of powers issue. It's a classic separation
Hold
of
on.
power.
Let me take it back.
Breaking this morning, this sweeping, unprecedented order that puts a pause to all federal grants and loans at 5 p.m. today. This could be trillions of dollars in funding that impacts programs and people in the United States and around the world, things like disaster aid, aid for medical charities, food assistance programs. This all came in a 2-page memo that kind of lacks clarity on exactly how this should be implemented. It has also sparked new debates about constitutionality. A lot of questions here. Let's get right to the White House for CNN's Elena Train, who I know has been digging on this. Elena.
And that's right. This is really the latest stunning use of power from President Donald Trump's White House, just 8 days now.
Hold on. Did y'all hear what she said? The use of power. See, for years, men have wanted to take control and have power over things that they just don't. Abusing power, trying to build suns in China, building stars, wanting that power. And it never dawned on me, y'all, like, man wanting power until I got older and started seeing it for myself. Like, why do they want so much power and control? And now we want to build the moon and the stars and the suns and just taking over humanity itself. Amazingly Beautiful said, I've been listening and reading every day, talking to my kids about what's going on. The cynical one, downplay. I mean, look at what Miss Wiss said. Financial aid frozen. What kind of power is this man trying to possess? What kind of message is he trying to get through to take food out of the children's mouths? Because everybody doesn't abuse their assistance. What about these nonprofit organizations with the homeless people? People like Miss America that's got a foundation for the Glow Preemies and stuff like that. What comes of these babies? What comes of our children? What is about to become of the future of America in the next couple of months, not in the next 4 years? See, everybody keep counting the time that he's in office. No, we're talking about in the next, he's cutting this off at 5 o'clock today. He's using his power to cut off and take away from millions of people. Housing, food. Hey, Fine Red.
Into his new administration. And look, this internal memo that was circulated by the White House Office of Management and Budget says that all federal grants and loans will be halted starting at 5 p.m. today, potentially impacting trillions of dollars in spending, and also potentially impacting millions of Americans who rely on this type of funding. Now, I said, this is expected to take effect at 5 p.m. today. That means a lot of these organizations were given less than 24 hours notice of this change, and they had until February 10th to submit reports to the budget office at the White House, and from there, seeking clarity on how this will move forward. Now, one thing that is clear is that the freeze on this is something that the budget office is saying is for organizations that don't necessarily align with Donald Trump's views. I want to read to you what Matthew Vaith, the acting director of the Office of Management and Budget, sent an internal memo. He said, quote, the use of federal resources to advance Marxist equity, transgenderism, and Green New Deal social engineering policies is a waste of taxpayer dollars that does not improve the day-to-day lives of those we serve. Now, to be clear, John, this memo does specify that Social Security and Medicare benefits are not going to be affected by this freeze.
So they said Social Security and Medicaid won't be affected. Thank God for those people. But we talking about the trend. Why are we so stuck on transgender, and why is he so? Yeah, we know it's only two sex out there. We know this. Hey, Daquan, downplay, my guy. Positive about. We know it's only two sex. Now I do get, and I love the LGBT community. I have LGBT friends, but I'm just gonna be honest. The going in the bathrooms, no. Now go on and do your thing over there, but going in the bathrooms. Why do y'all want to play? It's been forever. We've been playing football, basketball the same way. I get it. You can't play basketball in high heels. Let's just be honest. So why you cannot get on the floor like everybody else and play basketball? Why for the men's team or the women's team? Why? I mean, we got to be honest about a lot of rights was taken. Like, hell, we don't even have rights as Black people as they was given to the LGBT community. We just got to be honest. It's like we give an in shot to y'all want a foot, and it's like, come on, we got so much other stuff to be fighting for. I get it. But just take what little bit that's being given to you. Hell, we still want our 40 acres and a mule. Am I correct? Shit, we ain't even got the mule, let alone the 40 acres. They ain't even gave us a donkey, a pig, a chicken, or anything. So I get it, but I don't. And then we do got to think about the taxpayers' dollars. We pay for a lot of stuff. For the people that work hard to get up at the same time every day, I don't care how you get up, what time you get up and go when you go to work. We are the ones that provide those things. So what's wrong with educating the people that's on Section 8? Because for years, who don't know that in the chat, that Section 8 has always been a hindrance to hold us back. Food stamps has always been a hindrance to hold us back. It's supposed to be, okay, let me get on my feet and stuff like that. I'm out of work, but let me, start putting some applications in and getting it together. But we didn't. We loved getting assistance and we stayed stuck. Is that society's fault that we stayed stuck? Oh shit, I only paid $20 in rent. I ain't going nowhere. Not only am I not going nowhere, I'm not working. I'm not doing shit. I paid $20 in rent, not knowing that today was gonna come. Yes, Fine Red. Yes. She said, I see Medicaid at the top of the list if of one affected by about to freeze. I got to listen real quick. Hey, Chanel. Hey, Brian. Salute. Welcome, everybody. I just wanted a stepping stone. Exactly. Hey, Ebek. Hey, sister. Brent said it's like they got the assistance designed for you to stay stuck. They want you not working at all to get the assistance. Absolutely, Brent. And that's how I always felt. I was on it. So I know that, you know what I'm saying? Forever, I just feel like, shit, I ain't got to work. I get food stamps. I get K-TAP. And I get food stamps. So, this is beautiful to me. This was beautiful to me. I can go work under the table here and there and still get all of this, not knowing that one day it was going to be an orange man come and sweep everything right from under me. You got to think, I wasn't in the work field. I ain't know nothing about flipping a burger, even having great customer service skills, just even working a register. My math was to sit home in that house and collect assistance. I knew on the first, I knew on the third, and that's it. First and the third. Ms. Witt said, what's sad is there's been a lot of reports in Texas about employees stealing SNAP funds. Not only people can't get their money back, now there's a freeze. Wow, I didn't know. Go ahead and get mad and say, nah, it's a personal responsibility. Yeah, it's definitely personal. It's definitely a personal responsibility.
Individuals who receive these different loans directly will not be impacted. However, hundreds of different federal payouts are now in jeopardy, all from charities to different research bodies, universities, community projects. All of those could be impacted by this move. Now, we've heard a lot of top Democrats sounding the alarm on this. We heard just this morning from Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, a Democrat. This is what he had to say. He posted on X, quote, "The U.S. Constitution does not grant the president this unilateral authority. In Illinois, we will stand against unlawful actions that would harm millions of working families, children, and seniors." Now, we also heard from people on Capitol Hill who are arguing, again, that Donald Trump might not have the authority to do this. This is what Senator Chuck Schumer said in a statement last night. He said, quote, "Congress approved these investments and they are not optional. They are the law." So a lot of questions, as you can tell, about whether or not this is something the White House is actually able to do.
Now, hold on real quick. I get it, Democrats. But this is what gets me, y'all, when the politicians come, and it wasn't so much just about the people. It is about the American people, because to me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I always thought voting was just a fraud and just to make people think that your vote matters. That's just my opinion. I ain't never really thought votes count. You know what I'm saying? Who they had in place is who they had in place. I never thought that Hillary Clinton would win. I never thought that Kamala Harris would win with or without my vote. I never saw it. But I will say this. Why wasn't things put in place when Biden was in the office, when it was nothing but Democrats in the office? We were so, and I do agree that that with he's trying to make the greenhouses and stuff like that work, energy and stuff. I get that. But they were so stuck on that. They was so stuck. What was Kamala with all of these, like, putting in place things like he can't change this for so many years? Like, okay, if he's going to be here the next 5 years, 4 years, whatever, 10 years, 8 years, let's put this in place. Let's go on and put this in place. Y'all pardoning the son and stuff for storing cocaine and carrying guns and shit. It didn't matter then, Democrats, and y'all was in there. It wasn't nothing but Democrats. Y'all got to think Trump just got voted in with the Republican winning the House and everything in the Senate. Where was everybody at? Where was the Democrats at? Why wasn't y'all behind the scenes putting things in order before y'all left that office? Y'all was too busy trying to get corrupt people pardons and shit. And I get pardons are important in certain places, but no. Now y'all want to, we got to save these millions. Y'all already knew. Y'all wasn't working shit out. Y'all was too busy wanting Glorilla get up her, shake her ass, and tell her latest song. Where was the lower class people during these runs, these presidential runs? I wanted to hear from people in my community. People that lost their sons to gun violence. Black-owned business owners that's businesses aren't progressing due to funds that they won't make available to us, that they'll make available to the white people. Let's be honest. That's who I want to see on stage. I don't care about Beyonce. She at this point in life, she can't tell us nothing. But now that this man is done coming here and took power, and he's ready to shut some shit down, Because one thing about Donald Trump, if y'all had not paid attention before this run, he has been a man who wanted to hold power and show how much power he has. Go ahead and get mad, said everything he's doing was told to the people. The people voted for this man. Exactly. Callie, hey sister. Hey Blendale and my sister, love you. Daquan, welcome. Yeah. You voted him in. But the thing is, when you voted him in, was y'all not listening? What did y'all vote him in for? Like, I really want to know a lot of people's thoughts on, I won't talk about politics, but what did y'all vote him in on? He's been saying this. He's been saying what he was going to do before he ever got in there. We want to sit on our ass and be like, if the votes did count, I ain't voting for neither one of them. I bet you wished. Your ass got up and went and voted. Because that's just my opinion on the votes. I don't know how the votes go. I don't know if our votes really count or not. It's just my opinion. But a lot of people didn't get up, and we was voting for the wrong thing. The black, hell, they not studying our black asses or the white people at this point. He's cutting off some shit. After 5 o'clock today. Student loans, nonprofit organizations. He's really stuck on the LGBT. That's why I said Biden should have Biden too busy wanting to get Biden Jr. geeking ass off some charges and other shit. Man, that's why I say pay attention. All the politicians are the same. All the politicians are the same. We just don't give credit to some of the things that some of the past presidents have done, whether they Republican or Democrat. It was a lot of good things that they was trying to do. But they was getting shut down. They just can't do everything. Like, they don't have the power to change everything. They do got to go through some people. When Obama wasn't for his people, they was shutting his ass down. That's a no. No, we're not passing that. It had to be a collective. When he took something and presented it like a company can do everything, but without the people, you can't. You got to answer to other people. They was shaking it. Hell no. Push it on. Nah. This nigga think, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Like, we great. It sound good. We'll shake our head like, yeah, present it to us. Yeah, bring it here. Hell no. We ain't going. So it ain't like he didn't try. Basically Beautiful said, told them what they wanted to hear and then had switched on everyone. We can't keep acting like everybody does nothing when a white man can come in and do whatever he wants without process. Go ahead and get mad. Ain't that what happened to America? This was ours. We was here first. Quit acting like they came to Africa and bought us over here. Y'all believe anything. We as black people believe anything. We was here. We was here and we was a lot of place. We was everywhere. Our indigenous people was everywhere. That's why they say don't celebrate Thanksgiving, correct? Thanksgiving is really when they came over and they didn't discover America. That's why we saying about us waking up. They didn't discover these. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. I can't make nobody believe nothing. I'm saying he doing that now, shaking my head. Yes, Blended. Yes, Positive. He's doing that now. They want those stimmy checks. Yeah. It was all good when them stimulus checks was coming in. And them PPPs, everybody was owning giraffes and shit, zebras, shit. Some people still got zoos and shit in their backyard, got their own little Michael Jackson theme park. Oh, them stimulus checks. I said, damn, is that nigga riding on a giraffe in the hood? What? What? Oh, he got the stimulus check. Yeah. Go ahead and get mad. Said a bunch of fans drinking the juice. Yeah. She said, Positive, did you get a package from me? She said, Biden's mind ain't here no more, so it wouldn't do any good. He been falling all over the place before he was even nominated president. I knew before he did it. I said, here you go. He great follow up them steps. And lo and behold, his ass following up the steps. What can he do? That's why I said with or without our votes, man, it was planning. It's automatic, y'all. It's automatic. She said, child, Biden sent my student loan forgiveness funds to Ukraine. What? Blended Hill and Positive, I said she didn't get it. He said, go ahead and get mad. So that's better than sending our sons and daughters to Ukraine. Okay. She said, Brian, right. Go ahead and get mad. True. I still make payments. Yes, we're here. She said, go ahead and get mad. Said, yes, people believed he can stop a war in 24 hours. Like you said the other day, golden calf in the flesh. And saying, man, go ahead and get mad. I'm watching it. It's scary. Positive says, Shake being quiet about that golden calf lately, Miss Parker. Yeah. Hey, Rose, salute. Y'all ain't paying attention to what is really happening. Like, this was the morning coffee that you can't put no sugar in it. Salute to Miss Wisdom for sending that to me and tagging me in this, and she woke me up. I was like, let me get my clothes on, let me get in my shower, let me get helpful. We won't have water. Rose said, why would the country shut down, Miss Parker? I mean, we can ask the president. He's shutting shit down, not me. Rose, he's shutting shit down. He said, y'all think y'all great get another $1 up out of us taxpayers? And oh man, he's sending a message to the welfare recipients and the Section 8 recipients and so many others. So many others. This is a message.
Some experts have said that the president does have the authority, at least temporarily, to put a pause on this type of funding. But again, we really do have to see the details of this because the scope and scale of this directive is so broad and impacts so many different people that there's going to be a lot of questions on this. Now, we do plan to hear from Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, later today at 1 p.m. I expect she's going to get a lot of questions on this, John.
Or first, I think, White House press conference, and I do expect this will be a major topic there. Lantern, great to have you all with us this morning. Thank you very much. With us now, his defense attorney and former federal prosecutor Shan Wu, and you heard Alita talk about the legal questions here that stem from, say, the Constitution, which I think everyone knows puts the power to tax and spend in the hands of Congress. It's the spending clause that Congress shall have the power to lay taxes and collect them duties, impost excises to pay.
And are we done paying federal tax? That's a good question. Anybody ask that? Are we done? Are we done We ain't got to pay federal tax. I mean, is it bad, y'all, right now? What y'all think? What's y'all thoughts? What's y'all thoughts? Is this bad for us, the people that go to work and pay taxes in, get a lot of taxes taken out, and then hell, you don't even really get all your money back. And when they do, you got to pay shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because we have so many fraudulent people out here. Oh, you made a little too much last year and you didn't pay too much in. Are we done with that? Are we okay with that? Because I need to know. Because I'm okay with not paying taxes, baby. She said, I think disaster aid is included in this directive as well. So FEMA. Wow. I mean, the fact that y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I watched Mel Gibson. A lot of people don't listen to Mel Gibson, but ever since Passion of the Christ, there was something that just about Mel Gibson that he just started talking and rambling. And one thing we don't do, we don't listen to a rambling motherfucker, but I do. And he was talking about California, the fire and stuff. And he actually went to CNN. He didn't just go find somebody to do an interview with. He was on CNN. And he was like, let's just be honest. We know who started the fires. And he's like, and pay attention to how now we can't get insurance. The insurance isn't going to cover the fire. Since when? And they didn't put that out there to the day of and all of that. And he just opened my eyes to a lot of stuff that was happening. And then boom, this.
Pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. That has typically been meant to mean that Congress spends, right?
Right. And not only is there a constitutional issue, but there's also a law that was meant to address this, which does address it, the Impoundment Act. And this, on its face, clearly violates that. I mean, the 45 days was just mentioned within the Impoundment Act, allows for some temporary pauses, but the emphasis is on the transparency being required to Congress, that the executive branch would have to set forth the exact reasons. And, the reasons they gave in this memo is just a bunch of campaign slogans like, Marxist, anti-Marxist things, anti-trans issues. And it's very flimsy. I mean, on its face, I think what's interesting, John, is it sounds like it's kind of more, meat to the base. But underneath that is really this enormous continued expansion of the unitary executive theory, giving the president as much power as possible. So it's definitely headed for the courts.
A huge potential expansion of power here. And I'm glad you brought up the Impoundment Act of 1974, because we can look at that, the Impoundment Control Act, we look at that one of two ways here, whether or not it inhibits the president, whether or not it's constitutional. But one thing is clear is that Donald Trump knows it exists. He knows there are limitations on what presidents can do in terms of not spending. Listen to this. He put out a video like a year and a half ago on this.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
Thomas Jefferson famously used this power, as did many other presidents, until it was wrongfully curtailed by the Impoundment Control Act of 1974. Not a very good act.
Now again, in this, it's clear he doesn't like the act, but I imagine in a courtroom one could say, he knows it's there.
And power.
Well, that's absolutely right. Again, the Trump administration, in my view, likes the legalities of much earlier times. So going back to Jefferson, and that was enacted during President Nixon's period. And some people will find that Nixon only signed it because he was too enmeshed in the Watergate scandal to really be able to object to it. But certainly in the court, they're going to say that he's violating that, and unquestionably, what the Trump folks are going to argue is that the act itself is unconstitutional. So that will head directly to the Supreme Court. And despite the extreme conservative majority right now, this is a pretty questionable one because it's a classic separation of powers issue.
It's a classic separation of powers when Congress decides to do something, particularly if you look at this memo, which the White House put out, it's not saying we want to spend the money on this cause that Congress voted on in a different way or a certain way. It says that we just don't like what Congress decided to do. So that's going against an actual law passed by a majority in Congress and signed by a president, correct?
No, that's exactly right. And that's why under the act processes, they would need to be far more specific than this general idea of, oh, we just think that generally everything's heading in the wrong direction, so we're not giving out any money until we approve it, make sure it goes through our filters. But you can't do that. I mean, this is money that's already been appropriated, and the damage is enormous. I mean, even this issue about not going to individuals is fuzzy, because while they're exempting that on its face, there's money that is federal money goes to state agencies to distribute to individuals. So it's very easy to see how it really wipes out a lot of benefits for individuals too.
Again, possible that he does have some authority to do it temporarily. Whether or not he intends this to be temporary, we will see how far it goes from here also.
And they said now he does have temporary power. He can't just automatically just take it shut it down forever. But he does have temporary power. And he is going to extinguish this power just so people can know he's going to do it. Just to show, it's like a king. When you go back and listen to the stories of King Arthur and all of them and how they exempted their power, they had to exempt their power to show the people that I do have power. Over this kingdom, I have power. And I'm going to show y'all. How long the power's for, we don't know. But I got power. And Donald Trump has always been, he comes from a long line of power. What we always say about money. The power of money. How did he get off on that charge? How does these actors and celebrities do the same thing that us normal folks do and they get off? And you always hear the power of money. The power of money. And just to exempt this power, just to show that he's a powerful man, like the next 4 years, we're gonna suffer. Whether you like him, you hate him. If you're not rich, for those in the middle class that, oh my God, he's gonna make America great again, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. Y'all notice they never say lower class people. You're non-existent. We're like dinosaurs. We're non-existent. Because I don't consider myself middle class. I always say I'm lower class. And I say that because of the struggle of my parents. And I know to be where you have to be in middle class, you have to be at that edge of you're comfortable. You're very comfortable. See, rich is comfortable. Middle class, you have to have a word in front of the comfortable. I'm okay. I'm a little bit comfortable. I'm very comfortable. I'm not comfortable, but I'm very comfortable. It's a difference. With us, man, we robbing Peter to pay Paul. We just go to work, keep our head above water. It's a difference. Go ahead, get mad, said, and when new, young, broke people get in the government, we need to be responsible and informed enough to not label them the same people as before. Absolutely. Salute, Shank Rock. Salute. Hey, 80s baby. It's one big club and you ain't in it. Okay, Brian, you said it right. It's one big club and you ain't in it. So I come to ask y'all, like, who's suffering from this? Will you be one that suffers from the power that's great to be? It's scary. It's like Bible days to me. It's just scary to me. I'm getting chills. I am. I don't want to see 5 o'clock today for this reason. Not literally, God, but I'm just saying. This is great get ugly. Shank was talking about them saying they was going to do something with Target. Shank, what did they say about Target? Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm praying for this country. I'm praying for the people in this country. I'm praying for the people in this country. Those of us who wasn't educated, and I always include myself again on not being properly educated on a lot of stuff. Not taking in the knowledge that was presented to me at times and stuff. And again, it used to be programs set up in the DCBS office. And do y'all not know they would not tell you? You would have to ask about these programs. They would not offer it. And one thing I hate about the people in the DCBS office, bitch, it ain't your money. And for y'all not to put out the education in these programs is crazy to me. That y'all would take y'all asses and sit behind these desks and not let people know it was things put in place to get people off of it. Like, hey, if you go to work and stuff like that, we have grants for you and we'll pay for you to go to school and we'll do this. You had to ask, and it was only because certain people worked there would tell me like, hey, Latasha, they got this, you know what I'm saying? But you got to tell them. They won't tell you. That's how I got off the assistance. I was like, how much? What? 3 times? $3,000 if I work. Man, they had a program when I was getting K-TAP and food stamps. And the program was set up to get us back to work. Because it was coming. Remember, at this time, that's when Bill Clinton was coming in to shut down the food stamps. I mean, the K-TAP. After so many months of K-TAP, it's gone. So they had set up a program to where if you go to work for 90 days and stuff, you still get your K-TAP, but you get a check for $3,000. In the process of that, they buy you a car. They help you find a car. You just can't go over this budget. They send you transportation checks to go back and forth to work. Man, I calculated everything, and it did sound about right to me. To get you in the work field, to get you off the assistance, because they was taking it. Don't y'all know it was only, I think, in the city of Lexington, maybe 15 people done it. Now, go do y'all statistics of how many people's in Lexington and how many people got this program. Why was they withholding that? Why do we have to ask? Who's thinking to ask about those kind of programs? To now, here we are today, that millions of people are going to be without food, housing, and some more. Shank said people are saying we should boycott Target, Amazon, and Walmart. Positive said Target has always been overhyped anyway. Absolutely. I don't shop in Target. I can't afford Target. Shank, Trump is going to ban your hot dogs. Miss Witt said the workforce grant's still out there to help folks learn and earn a trade. Jump on it before he cuts that too. Oh, Miss Witt, is it? I didn't know. I thought it was cut off a long time ago. But for years, if you're in the distance, I don't know how long it's going to be before they cut it off, but they help with car repair. If you're getting any kind of assistance, car repair, yes. Transportation. And so much other. Brian said it's a movie that came out in 1927 called Metropolis. Sci-fi film that was very ahead of its time, where the top 1% oppresses the bottom 99%. That movie also alluded to the Tower of Babel. I ain't never heard of that one, Brian. That sounds like an interesting watch. Anything, they withhold anything that could make us successful. Yeah. Brian said a German named Fritz Lang traveled to New York with his wife, Thea von Harbaugh, and he was influenced to make this movie. I'll check it. I recall it being through workforce centers. Yeah. Man, they was paying for GEDs. They was paying for everything. So all that's going to be gone. Hey, I am. Hey, salute. Think about it, y'all. All these programs are ready to be gone. Think about all the youth centers. We're limited as it is with the youth centers. We're limited. So it's going to be more unalivings. For those hardworking people, I hate to say this, but it's going to be unalivings. It's going to be people trying to rob hardworking people. It's going to be break-ins in your homes. Y'all remember how the purge was? People are about to start to purge. It's going to be some hungry people out here. Where can they get food? We're not going to have grocery stores because they're going to be ramshacked and ran through. Are we not woke up to what's about to happen? For a lot of us, where's it at? That do believe, all you got to do is go and look in the back of this book. For those that do believe. Just for my believers on this. It's said in this book, in the last chapter. It's the scariest chapter of this book. But it's in there. It's scary because it's like, hey. But for those who believe, it's in there. It's great to be bad. Pretty soon, it's already not safe to create cash anyway. It's already not safe to create cash anyway. But what y'all think is going to happen? Or did you think that the millions of people that food stamps are going to get cut off, where are they going to get food? Where are the people that cash benefits and stuff? It's going to be unalivings. It's great to be unsafe, just to be outside. It's pretty soon you're going to have to board your windows up and everything just to be safe. It's a sad for power. Damn, power. We always seen it in movies growing up until today. Why y'all always want the power? We seen it in the Marvel movies. Black Panther, what they want? The power. Thor, they wanted the power. I always want power. Let that stick with y'all today, the power. Positive said they already been stealing out of Walmart now. They're about to go crazy. And Brandon said you could tell a person's character by how they treat those beneath them. Okay? Miss Witt said, what, Miss Parker, folks want to show their bands? Yeah. Great and intriguing topic. Wish I would have came earlier. It's okay. You can just do the replay. I am, I just, Miss Witts. And, y'all go over and check out Miss Wisdom Press. She's in the chat. This is when you wake up. I got kids. I got to wake up. Now, once I tell my children what it is, because Amazing Beautiful said, I've been talking to my kids, Miss Parker, about this. Whether or not y'all want to really have a conversation, these are the kind of conversations and stuff y'all need to talk to y'all kids about. Because I know growing up, I would hear my grandparents, my mom and my granny talk all the time when they go out to eat and go shopping. And they would get deep. And I would listen. And some things I did listen to and it stuck. And my granny always said to my mama, I don't want to live in them days. She said, much as I want to live forever, I don't want to live to see this, and that. And I remember things that's happening now. My granny said she didn't want to live to see this. And it didn't, when you young, you just listening. Like, what granny don't want? Why granny don't want to live forever? I want, we just want our grannies and grandparents here forever. We want our parents here forever. And my mama said, me neither, mama. I don't want to be here neither to see that. And now that I always said when I got older, now they would still talk about it. Me riding with them and they still talk about it like, I don't want to live to see that. Yeah, me neither. I don't want to live to see that. And now we living to see what they was talking about. Why everybody always think that the word Armageddon is? Why we don't use those as metaphors? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know what metaphors are? I didn't even finish school, but metaphor. This is Armageddon at its finest. And I never thought in a million years I was going to live to see it. It's scary, but being honest, I never thought I was going to live in these days. I thought it would be further down. I don't know why I thought I could see into the future. I know the future, but I just thought I wouldn't be here to see Armageddon. I didn't think I was going to live to see where men thought they had more power than God or try to take on the power of a being that created everything. And we're living to see it, and it's scary. I am said, besides the power, they also harvest all the real vegetation. Yeah, Trump was one of those that was cutting the funding for the farmers. The farmers, the eggs, the beef, the fruits, the vegetables. Cause I know ain't all y'all got no lemon trees and shit and no gardens and shit. Let's be honest. Or do y'all? Do y'all got gardens? Do y'all have gardens? Are y'all planting? Are y'all hunting? Because I told my father in front of Shank Rock the other day, and I said, Dad, I didn't appreciate you when I was young. And I'm sorry, but I appreciate you now. Meaning that all the time he was going to hunt and I would be embarrassed. I'd be like, why does he go out and we can't eat meat like the rest of the people from the store? Why does he got deer hanging? We come from school, it's deer hanging. Squirrels, it's rabbit. We got to pick the peas. We got to pluck the green beans. We got to go to the farm with him to get cabbage and corn, and we got to shuck the corn. And why can't we just go get corn in a can like everybody else? Why we can't be normal? Now knowing that he was the most normalest person at that point, and we didn't appreciate it. Because it's going to be to that point where you have to grow your own vegetation. They said eggs is going to skyrocket. What? Eggs are high now. People saying they paying $12 for a dozen eggs. 12 eggs. You paying $1 an egg. Orange juice and milk is $7 a gallon. See, all those times I want to get a farm and I want to, grow my own stock and all that. Man, did y'all not know that was the plan? That was grade A right there. You still have time to go purchase your land and start your own vegetation, because it's time to start your own vegetation. Because if he's cutting loans and grants and he targeted those farmers, it took everything for those farmers to get funding back. He was cutting off our food supply. Y'all didn't pay attention? That's cutting off our food supply, because we depend on them. For those that don't have farm and have your own livestock, we depend on them. Yes, we do. Because I don't see nobody running around got chickens in their yard. When you be living in the city limits and you be like, damn if they don't shut them chickens up. Damn, now I want to be their friend so bad. Why didn't I get a chicken coop? Why my dumb ass didn't get a chicken coop? I'm talking about the rooster, but hell, they got their own chickens and shit. They got, I'll go get my own eggs. I ain't got to pay for your eggs. I ain't got to pay nobody. They got a garden. They going back there getting their own cabbage, washing it, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't got to go no grocery store or nothing. They got their cows. That's their milk. We're losing because we depend on that. Dove said he was forced and stayed true to the land. Yes, I am said there's fruits and vegetables out there that we can't even imagine the benefits that they can provide. Man, the Tower of Babel. Okay. Hey, Top Flight sis. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, Dubs. Yeah. And Bryn, y'all so right. Y'all so right. Bryn said eggs gonna be out of my diet. And Miss Witt said I've been looking at Landmore and Land Watch. Yeah. She said, Bryn, you right. Top Flight said we got chickens. Hey, Bird. Hey, my love. Aldub said I just chased the chicken in front of the Family Dollar store. Shut up, Doug. I cannot. Positive Vibe said I got chickens in my backyard. Hey, Will. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all make sure y'all say hi to y'all neighbor. Cause see, that's what I'm saying. Get out of that. Cause we're gonna need each and every one of our neighbors. I always told Shank and I told a few of my subscribers before, I'm going with the Mexicans. My Mexican neighbors love me. There's not a season that goes by that a tree ain't cut down, leaves are not blown, snow is not shoveled from my driveway and theirs. My lawn is mowed. See, when I watch my neighbors when I'm sitting home in Kentucky in my rocking chair on my front porch and drinking my coffee, I'd be on the porch right now in Kentucky with this weather. Oh, yeah, drinking my coffee, speaking to my neighbors. Hey, they always speaking. Tisha, even though they call me Tisha, I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? You need anything? And it's 12 of them to get in one van. We always make jokes of them. Damn, how many in it? How many of them got in there? They wasn't asking for gas. They was all going to work to build something, to make something. Because you know they all mechanics and builders. It's one thing they do. But as black people, bitch ain't got me no gas or any shit. I ain't picking her ass up. I don't know what she. As black people, we always got to get something from somebody. We can't never do nothing from the heart. I just got this car. Ain't 3/4 motherfuckers getting in here. Shit, I'll take her, but no. Yeah, I'll get that snow for you in your driveway for about $50. $50? Y'all think at the end a black person's gonna do bad say, I pass. Nothing against my black people, but I pass on the end. I'm going with Jesus and them. Again, nothing against my black people, but at that time, yeah, I'm not doing it with y'all. We in our last days, and your house got to be better than mine, motherfucker. We all about to die. Fuck y'all doing? What are we? What are we doing? It's great. The water's great. Be horrible. It's already bad. So man, Miss Witz, thank you for waking us up to this. Hey, Isha Boo. Isha, put your Isha is Pressurelicious in the chat for those that are just coming in, those are new. She has a passion party coming up in Atlanta. So if you're in that Atlanta area, you definitely want to attend this. Have a good time. Get outside and breathe while you can. Breathe some fresh air. Okay, so much needed fresh air, because we are getting into that time where it's just look, ain't nothing safe. Yeah. Brian said we definitely need to start an agriculture revolution. This land is too fertile for us not to. Man, right there, Brian. Being needed. Why I always say something to happen for it to be like that? You know what I'm saying? It's being much needed. Salute to you, Brian. He said, so you trying to get free labor? No, Dubs. It's just how my people look how we act to one another on her. And I don't know a lot of people in real life on this app, and we sprue hate. So ain't no way if I don't know you and we can click on a computer or a cell phone device and hate somebody we don't know. I don't want to deal with you in my last days. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if everybody else going to lie and say, who you going with? I'm going with Javier and them. That's just my opinion. Ain't nothing against my black people, but in the last days, I want to go with Jesus and them, and it shouldn't be a problem. I remember we were a community. If you had a neighbor that got a lot of kids that needed help, you send over some food. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I'll be right back. Miss Parker still gonna be on, but definitely enjoy the conversation, topic, and energy. Thank you. That's how it was when I was growing up, and I was born in '86. Yeah, you used to even sending your kids places now. Y'all remember we used to be all over the neighborhood. You be down Miss Jesse's house playing with the kids. We ain't even comfortable sending our kids places now. We was everywhere. Me and my sisters was everywhere. We can't even do that now. You got Patty in the hay when you party. Not for real. Brian, all I'm saying. Yeah, you should definitely drop your party. I'm definitely going up there today. I'll meet Isha for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is too. Take the what y'all getting out of people throwing events and stuff, and it's about meeting people. It's about, you know what I'm saying, getting out of the house. We in the house too much. It's gonna be a time where we can't even go outside and breathe fresh air. It's like that in California. Prayers to those. My daughter's up there in Cali. Prayers to my baby. I gotta call my baby and ask them, are they lungs doing good? How's they breathing? Not, hey, you doing okay? Is everything okay up there? How's y'all breathing? What's going on? So I gotta get my kids prepared. Y'all got your flashlights, y'all got your batteries, y'all got your canned goods. You might not like sardines, but that ass is gonna get to liking some sardines in a can. Everything that you always, I can't eat that shit. Here soon, within these 4 years, it's gonna be a lot of much needed canned meats and stuff that you never thought you'd eat that you're gonna have to eat. And it's just, we gotta face reality to what's happening. I'm woke. I'm woke. I'm so woke. And I'm not prepared already, but it just is what it is. What can we do? What can we do? Miss Witt said, man, many of us could be one check short for being homeless. That's why it's cool just to be nice. Right there. I want to stick right there, Miss Witt. I was over with Misunderstood. And I was praying for everybody because, you know, I was like, I just want to send a prayer out for anybody that's going through anything. For those, it was people saying, hey, I understand I was homeless. I slept under a bridge and I was okay with it. I was okay at that point. It was people saying I slept in my car and, you know, and, ooh, child, like, I was homeless. Because then you said, is it different type of homeless? Homeless is homeless. But one thing I don't judge is those people out there in the homeless because they're survivors. Because see us that's in a house when you have money and when you're in a house, you don't know how to survive for real. Because money ain't going to be nowhere in the equation to survive. And it might get you a pass to, you know, somebody can get you up through and get you through some places, but it have nothing to do with survival mode at all. Living in that tent, battling them cold temperatures, starting a fire, warming up them beans. Yeah. Making something out of nothing. Yeah. I might have to go to that Kirby tonight and wait for them throwing burgers out to get them. Ain't no microwave, ain't no warm up. Might be a bug or two, but you know, hey. Jamie said, as long as we was home before the street lights came on, yeah. She said, not sardines. Hey, what? If today, let's say today, and I just want to leave y'all with this today. If today it was a major shutdown, and lights, they mess with energy, because don't forget them tariffs. If y'all go back, it's a live up on YouTube where they said that if Trump does this tariff with Canada, they're turning the lights off in Wisconsin, New York, and some other places. Without electric, what do you got? For those without electric, what do y'all got? go into survival mode, correct? The first thing everybody does when the electric goes off during the storm, they say major storms coming. We go to Walmart, we clean the shelves with meats, and you can't survive with that. If the electric goes out, what? What? Who has propane tanks? Who's got backup generators? Who has went and purchased that in the past couple of months? Who's went and got backup generators? Who has went and got a survival kit for, okay, if the lights go off and we really got to be in a storm, we're shut in, we got this. We got this. Miss Witt said she said in all these jobs, nothing like back when. Quit one on Wednesday and have a new one by Friday. There's folks who've been laid off since COVID. Absolutely. Hey, Watch Up Crazy. Hey, thank you. And Watch Up Crazy was over there with us in MU's live last night. Salute to you, love. Salute. Thank you for coming over. And, we was just, basically talking about it, just a lot of topics and putting too much on our plate. And now it's time to think logic. We got to take stuff off our plates. Blenda Hillen said this. Blenda Hillen and Pee Wee jumped on my live the other day with me in Miss Callie's kitchen. And they was talking about putting too much on our plate, being unrealistic. Because I was like, it just ain't enough time in the day, Blenda Hillen. Why? Thank you so much, Watch Up Crazy. Thank you, because I got to go a 5. So now I got to go a 4. If y'all don't mind helping me reach my goal, that'll be everything. If not, I get it. But thank you so much, Watch Up Crazy. I appreciate you so much. Positive Vibe said, kerosene heater, I actually got 2 new ones in my storage. Pretty Black said, my husband be calling me crazy because I got a survival kit packed in the garage. Hey, Rocky. Hey, salute. I love hearing you speak. Thank you. But just real quick, besides Positive Vibe having her kerosene heaters in down there, Pretty Black TV said her husband thinks she's crazy because she's got how many of us really got a survival kit? So for a major disaster happened today, how many of us have it? Because I'm going to be honest, in Kentucky, I do. For my son, I've got my antibacterial soap, I've got my hand sanitizers, I've got alcohol, I've got my peroxide in a special place, and I told him, do not. This is emergency. For my baby and for my kids, it's third. This is for y'all. Because I can figure it out. But I know if something happens right now, they're not going to figure it out. They're not going to jump into survival mode. But I got that in place for them. Here's the batteries. Here's the flashlights. Those candles are emergency. Every time I go home to Kentucky, every other month I go home, I let my son know, them are emergencies. You got that right there, okay? I got a place where my kids can meet me if something happens. If I don't come here, if I don't be here in a certain amount of days, do what you got to do to survive. Do I want to have those conversations? No. But am I having those conversations? Oh, I'm absolutely having those conversations with my babies. Where are your flashlights? Did you get batteries? I'm not going to always be here to get batteries, Savion. What are we doing? I'm having those conversations. Are your canned foods up to date? What are you doing? Don't throw away those blankets. Keep those. Where is your to-go bag? Because I do got that. I got that to-go bag ready. I just don't got my proper essentials, my flashlight, my batteries, some candles. I need to throw some gloves and hats in there for sure. I got my extra socks. I don't throw socks away. I throw my old socks in that to-go bag. because I know anything can happen. Anything can happen, y'all. Miss Witt said, I don't, and I'm in a hurricane city. Okay? And this is just for us to get it together. Like, we need somebody to remind us, like, get it together. I told y'all a few years ago, I went home to Kentucky, and I had a flyer in the door. And I was just like, I got the flyer. I was like, and it had a backpack on it. And it said, we're offering a survival kit. And it was for $15. And I was reading, I was like, Savion, where we get this? He said, I don't know. It was in the door. I turned it, I flipped it. I was like, I called my sister. I was like, sis, what? I said, girl, let me tell you what I got in the door today. She was like, I got one too. And then all my years of living, I'm 47 years old, y'all. 47. 3 years from being 50. I'm 47. And I've never had a flyer like that put in the door. And I'm trying to think we didn't see nobody come or go, but I was like, where the hell did we get this flyer? And why are they offering this kit? It had sardines. It had tuna. It had some kind of packaged stuff. 2 cellophane packages, and it had compass and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. That's scary. But why do they, like, when did they start passing this kind of stuff off? So it made me think, let me get my bags together. And I like how Pretty Black TV said, yeah, in the garage, I got it. Because see, if a disaster happens, your mind automatically goes to a survival kit that I have in place. Positive said, absolutely got to have those conversations and plans. Yes, you got to. She said, old socks make good for toilet paper if you run out, okay? And I ain't even think about that. Watch of Crazy, the toilet paper. Hey, D-Money, salute, welcome. I ain't think about toilet paper. At least a roll or two. At least a roll or two. A lot of stuff ain't gonna matter, so you don't want to over just the basic necessities. Because y'all got to think, stores are gonna be ran through. I got my inhaler in my bag. I got a few of those. Yeah. Got my inhaler. Got my Flonase. Yeah. So just don't think that it's just canned foods and all of that. Basic necessities. Real necessities got to be in these bags. It's time to wake up. It's time to get those bags in place. It's time to have real conversation that we are scared to have, but it's much needed. Hey, y'all, what we doing in case of an emergency? That's what I'm in my house doing with my kids, like, that's how I am with my kids when I go home, like, nothing, we don't. I ain't gonna always be here, y'all. I ain't gonna always be here. If God take me today, what are y'all gonna do? What are my kids gonna do? Savion being like, I got the, where they at? Where the batteries? Where they at? Mom, they're where you put them. No, I need you to tell me directly where they're at, not where I put them. Where did I put them? If the lights zip out tomorrow, do you know how to feel your way through this motherfucker to get those batteries that I have put in place for you to stay safe and survive for that moment? I don't do all that old weird ass. I don't want to be their friend. I want to be their mother, and I want to show them how to protect themselves for a short period of time. And it's up to y'all how y'all get up through. Thank God to my daddy again. Something I didn't appreciate when I was young. I'm going to say it again. Thank God to my father. for showing us how to fish. Hunting. Daddy, why you got that knife with a compass on it? He always had it, and we didn't understand the water inside the north, east, south, west. He said, because that's how I get home. That's how I find my way home. It won't be no GPS. You can't get service in the mountains. Drive through there. If you can't drive and get a service, get some service, you can't walk through the mountains and get it. It's called a compass. Do y'all know how to use one? Be honest. Who knows how to use a compass? Because wasn't no GPS then. Thank God for my father being a Navy SEAL. I'm watching Walking Dead twice. I don't think about tissue either. You can purchase dehydrated food that you can add water to, like your veggies, etc. Yeah. Amen. I do. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want to leave this live with. Who got a survival kit? Are we having emergency conversations with our children or the ones we love? And did we take what our grandmothers and grandfathers had said to us growing up for granted? Because I did. And again, I'm proud to say my daddy was a hunter. My daddy was a lot of things that I didn't like when I was young, but I'm so proud of everything we took in today. Who know how to who know how to go out there and just catch their fish? Who knows that it's a certain time to fish? I never knew it was even a certain time to fish, because eating fish at a certain time of year can make you sick. My father was telling us about that. He was telling me and Shank Rock about that. Like, yeah, it's a certain time you can go get your fish. It can make you sick if you don't go at a certain time. I was like, damn, I didn't know that. Cleaning your fish, cleaning your derby, cleaning your squirrel, cleaning your rabbit. Going up in the mountains, being a survivor. He done that. I'm scared as hell when we drive through the mountains, let alone I have to walk and look for some food, okay? Not prepared, but I can say that and be honest. She said nothing but love to everyone in the chat. I'm a bit older though. I get it, Watch Up Crazy, and it's okay to be older. It's still, it's knowledge out there for each and every one of us in time for survival. She said, me, I wish I was in the Girl Scouts. Man, I always wanted to be in the Girl Scout. D-Money said, I can even with the compass, okay? With or without a compass. And a lot of people don't know nothing about compasses, D-Money. That's the thing. I was a Girl Scout, but that was years ago, okay? Pretty Black. Hey, Smoke to the Bone. He said, why is he cutting everything? Smokey wanted to show his power. This is a new generation, and they is hard-headed. She said, my family still have Girl Scout troops, LOL, for years. Those things was important. We didn't pay attention to them putting in place Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts and shit. Once you get older, you realize, like, damn, I get it. They were showing them the skills of survival. You was really getting those skills of survival mode going in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. My grandbabies think they know everything. My kids do too. They do. Guess what? Pretty Black, as much as I love my kids, But hey, it's up to them. You know what I'm saying? It's up to them. I can't hold their hand. I can't be there. If something happened, I'm in North Carolina. I'm not even in Kentucky, near Kentucky. So only thing I can do is tell them, if they don't take what I say in, hey, that's on my kids. She said, Pretty Black, these youngins today really do think that, yeah, it's going to take something like this to even wake up a lot of the youth. Those young mothers that's having babies at 12 and stuff like that, and 16 and 17 and 18, and got 2 or 3 babies already, and thinking the Section 8 paying the little bit of rent is what it is, and it's awakening. It's a wake up. We selling Girl Scout cookies right now. Top Flight, dang, You not even here. I be wanting some Girl Scout cookies. I ain't met nobody down here yet that sells them. I haven't seen them. I want some Thin Mints and some coconut delights and let me stop, y'all. I be fat. Oh girl, he said practice without the tools first, okay? Smoke to the Bone said, is this what you call making America great again? Let's go, Smoke to the Bone. Hey, smoking it ain't what it's called making America great again to me, but seeing people suffer. I say educate them. I say break it down into pieces. Like, hey, we're gonna be taking this by the end of 2025. Beginning of 2026, we're gonna take all of this, and in the midst of taking all this, we're gonna educate y'all how to. We're gonna set up workforce. We're gonna do this over here. We're gonna do this, and by the beginning of 2026, it's all done. A year still ain't enough, but it's time that I can honestly say it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? But we're giving people time, not just going there and just take it. I wish I was close to you, Top Flight, because I love some Girl Scout cookies. Girl, Top Flight, stop. She said, I can send it. Okay, Top Flight, I'm going to get with you because I definitely want some Thin Mints, and I don't got time to be waiting till I go home in a couple of months to give me. Yeah, Smoke to the Bone, I agree. I do. I hate it. I hate how people want power and when they show us the power, but what can we do? This is who America voted in to make America great. This was for the rich to be great, not us. And I just can pray for the people. I pray for y'all anyway when I wake up. I pray for everybody. I pray for everybody. Whether you hate me or not, I pray for y'all. And that's the sad part. We are lost right now. Our communities were set up to fail anyway. If everybody kind of go back, our communities was it was just set up to fail and be stuck forever. And we just got to be honest about that. We are in a time where they wanted to show. They wanted to. We were set to unalive each other. Our communities were set to be failures. That's why what y'all always say in our community, it's always a liquor store. When you go in a predominantly white neighborhood, is it liquor stores? And it'd be a liquor store across the street from the church. Brother Johnson, them going outside and going straight across the street after service and getting a taste. That's what they always just say. Yeah, I'm running over here and give me a taste. But you go in them nights in the white neighborhoods, you don't see that. Their stores are clean. Their walkways aren't full of spit, old gum, trash, debris, dog shit. It's sad when you can even drive in another state and you know the black neighborhood from the white ones. All the abandoned homes, all you damn drug dealers, y'all ain't buying up the property. That's what I don't respect about the drug dealers, the shoe hustling niggas, the chain wearing motherfuckers, I got a new Cadillac, a new Benz, the Bentleys, and all of that shit. All the abandoned homes in the community. All the churches and the schools that they turn down that could be used for sheltering our community of people. Like, and y'all praise the dope boys. Y'all going to buy $2,000-$3,000 dogs and shit. When the property value of that abandoned home that's been there for 20 years is nothing. The white man comes in again and lands and buys up all the homes in the community. To get us out. Y'all ain't noticed that? Old projects are getting tore down and they building only to get our black asses the fuck from around them and put us all together. Yeah, let's put them all on that side of town. They building breweries. It's in Kentucky where I used to live. It was a factory there forever. And it was two white boys and came and made a brewery. They make their own beer. Two. Put their money together. And then the little girlfriends came and made a little eatery on the corner across from the brewery. And then their friends went and made another little coffee brewery behind their little food brewery. Coffee and cakes here. Then we'll go do brunch over there at the Bristol. And then later on we'll go to the brewery. They started buying all our homes in that neighborhood. Oh, Mr. Wilson, them on the porch. I ain't selling. I don't give a damn. Next thing you know, you see Mr. Wilson house tore down. Boy, how we love money as black people. Money just. Now they building houses, beautiful homes. I was there for 15 years and never thought that I would see the community blossom like that, where all the black people let their houses go, even when some people lived in them. Just slumlords, just fucking slumlords. All but to let the white man come in and buy the community right from under us. But all the drug dealers on the streets celebrating the dogs and the new cars and shit. What? And you find out how much that land was for next door, and you like, what? Top flight, I know. I know. Yeah, pay attention. We were set up to lose. We were set up to lose. I even was listening to the NBA players, and I'll be listening to the beginning of the show, and they were like, yeah, they donated to their community in Kansas and the nonprofit organization. Why not donate to all? Why does it got to just be in y'all city when the whole country's suffering? Hell, some of you Negroes ain't even from Kansas. Y'all just made it to that team. Are y'all donating back home at y'all communities? How many people have went to the NBA, NFL, and all of this to the league, and y'all communities are still fucked up? Your mama so happy to go get her hair done every week, and she done said fuck the community that she once grew up with roaches and some more in the projects. Oh, we ain't in the projects no more, baby. Tyrone got us up out of here. Awful, but when Tyrone gets injured and the money stops rolling in. So, yeah, I just definitely thank you, Miss Witts, for tagging me in that today. I definitely needed that. What is America looking like to us? Exactly, Miss Parker. Facts. D-Money said 100%. And Pretty Black said, even though my land is paid for, my mobile home is paid for, I miss a payment. If I miss a payment on taxes, excuse my typos. I get what you're saying. Let's see what 5 o'clock does. It is 1:30. The Orange Man said he has he wants to make a statement today, and he wants America to feel the power that he holds. Oh, they thinking this 1974 shit's gonna hold me and stop me. Well, what little bit of power I have to do it, let me show America what I can do. So, we know Trump likes to make a statement. He loves to make a statement, and he's gonna come in big, he's gonna come in powerful, and he's ready to do some shit. Just like how he shut the government down and stuff. So yeah, I'm praying for everybody around the world. I pray for each and every one of y'all to be blessed and safe today. I hope I can may I ask a question? Yeah. Watch of Crazy? Yeah, ask anything. But for those that work in those departments, if y'all can try to push for educating the people, if you work in the housing authority, if you work for the DCBS, if y'all can try to please fight. And I know y'all don't want to, they don't pay y'all much, but it's somebody in there with a heart to fight for proposals to at least extend education to those and some resources to get them on the road to being successful without depending on the system and stuff. Hey, brother Nazir, salute. But yeah, so they won't depend on the system and stuff like that. So yeah. And a lot of y'all got moderator sticks and y'all have channels and stuff, and y'all free to promote what y'all got going on y'all channels. Hold on, Pretty Black, because I didn't give you one, but drop y'all links and stuff like that so people can come subscribe to y'all and check y'all out, and y'all can tell what y'all got going on over there, because it's better explained from y'all and the me to just be like what y'all got going on. But Pretty Black, drop your link. Hold on. Brother Nazir has a channel, The Enemy's Public. Jeez. I'm just ready to go watch what's going on. Keep up, stay updated, and see what he has going on. She said, would it make you feel different if it was happening now? Did not affect each individual receiving aid? That's a good question. I'm gonna say this, watcher of Crazy, just to the best of my ability. It would. I don't like people. I like people. If you're gonna, we get there's powerful people all over the world, but if it's used for the right reasons, and I'm not saying that having being on Section 8, being in the system and depending on these things is okay forever, but to abuse power, just to show how powerful you are, that's anybody. It would be anybody. It could be Brother Nazir, it could be Shank Rock. I would feel the same way. If it was you, Watch of Crazy, I would feel the same way. And if it did not if it didn't affect people in a bad way, I would feel different. If it wasn't something that would affect society, because we're not talking about this is just going to affect my community. This is going to affect society. This is ready to affect America. And America's us. That's the world. That's all 50 states. So, yeah, it's affecting me. Because we're going to see everybody sad. We're ready to see. I ain't think I'd live to see this. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't think our babies. Great content. I love to hear different points of views on subjects that are not talked about. Thank you, Melanated Queen, and good afternoon to you. Man, y'all, 5 o'clock is coming. We gotta keep our eyes open to what's gonna happen. She said, I don't think what he's doing is going to affect individual aid that people are receiving. I could be wrong, but from what I've read so far, it won't. I mean, I can only go off of what Miss Witt sent me. I really haven't read everything else. So, Miss Watcher, if you have anything else, please leave it outside, like a link or something. Please leave it outside this live so I can check it out and stuff like that. Suffering at all, but again, I got my Bible right here, and from what I've read, is going to be suffering. It's going to be food shortages and things like that, is what the book of Revelation said. So I got to go by the book, and I got to go by what's presented to a, people say the book is lied. The Bible was a liar all this time, but it's crazy that it's happening. It's going to be diseases that's not curable. COVID's not curable. Why? Go back and look at some of Dr. Sebi's videos, you guys, and think. We are giving pharmaceutical companies all this money. I took that black man's life based off of giving us natural herbs and stuff like that. And how dare this Negro think he's going to come here and knock our pharmaceutical companies off of what's naturally out there that they can put in their body, instead of me getting a COVID shot, growing a penis out my back of my neck, 2 nipples, and the effects are ridiculous. I think people I don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. I can lay down and die of natural causes today. Death just sticks to us, and we'll do anything to stop from dying. We will infect our bodies and our veins with stuff that, man, we ain't in them research labs listening to what they're saying. They are to tell the people this. They are to tell us what is going to work for us. I got a medicine bottle in there now for this, but it's got 12 other effects. I'm trying to cure one. Y'all make it make sense. Hey, Mimi, my sister. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my sister, Planet Mimi TV. I just shared her live last night. Great live. You know what I'm saying? Great content creator. Remember, it's support. We support those pharmaceutical companies that's putting all these toxins and shit in our body, correct? How the hell do I want to cure heartburn, but I get upset stomach, diarrhea from y'all medicine? What? YouTube, I know I'm going too far. I know, YouTube, I know. Y'all ain't never paid attention to that? You can call me a bitch, a whore, a crackhead. Y'all can say whatever y'all want detrimental to me. But as soon as you go and talk about some real shit on YouTube, they shadow your videos. You're saying something wrong. When you're speaking positive. When you're going to waking people up, they shadow ban you. But I can be called whores, bitches, sluts, and everything else on this app. And nothing happens. My dead mother can be displayed. That's what I'm saying. We're not ready for what's about to happen. We're not ready. We can't even do right on just turn it on the computer. Once I log out, I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. I got to go back to dealing with real life. I got to go back to picking up those bills on the table, making sure that we are okay for them. I got to go out and make sure we got something to eat. I got to make sure we got proper essentials and stuff to live. Y'all don't go with me. Am I right or am I wrong? Because she said, Enemy Public said it's all about the money with big pharmaceuticals. They want us to suffer peacefully with their drugs. A cure is permanent. It is not profitable. People don't like positivity. I like what both of y'all just said, Enemies Public. Yeah. How do this pill? Let me grab one. Let me grab one really quick. Let me grab something so simple. Let me grab something so simple. I won't put the bottle on her, but I love my vitamin C. Vitamin C is from going outside getting sun. going outside, you gotta go outside. You gotta go outside. Go outside. A warning. We know to keep out of reach of children. Consult a doctor if you are nursing or pregnant. Why I got consult a doctor? This is vitamin C. What? This is vitamin C, but if I'm nursing, contact my doctor. Why? Prior to use, if you have any medical conditions, why? This is vitamin C. I thought vitamin C was to help me. What's Discontinue use if you have an allergic or adverse reaction. Consult your doctor. Store at room temperature. What? Why? Why? This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease, but I thought it was vitamin C. Wait. What? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just Miss Parker. I don't know. My tamoxifen for my breast cancer. My tamoxifen. Man, when I took that tamoxifen, I felt like I was chewing on forks. And I read it and it said, will have a metal taste effect. Fuck's a metal taste. I never just woke up and said, oh, let me get a bowl of metal and milk. What? I've never said, let me get a bowl of metal and milk for breakfast. The fuck does metal taste like? But okay. That's the taste that left in your mouth, by the way. I got breast cancer. But on the bottle it says could cause uterine cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cancer. Wait a minute. This breast cancer is horrible. What? I want to cure this. I don't want to die from this. But the effects of my tamoxifen can give me 3 other cancers. But I'm trying to get rid of one. Upset stomach, diarrhea, bleeding ulcers. Wait, hey. I got one thing going on that I won't cure. But I have to potentially get 15 other things. I'm leaving with that today. I don't even want to get that deep. Because don't nobody hear me. I don't want to get that deep. I don't want to get that deep today. I'm over it. Jamie, you could say that again. They trying to tell me to take 4 different pills that basically does the same thing. Yeah, Jamie, it's bananas. Watcher of Crazy, I read it on how I took it. He wants to see who been fraudulent on paperwork, like them PPP loans, them unemployment benefits, who's getting EBT. If he can send them back, he's going to. Nothing but love to everyone in the chat. Top Light said it's about a different way, just my opinion. Watcher said, you're probably right about the money. Jamie said side effects is what's killing us. Hey, Nico, my love. Hey, Watcher of Crazy said when the cure is worse than the sickness, you must wonder why. Absolutely. Enemies Public said, I guess they meant it when they said it was vitamins and iron. Side effects are sometimes worse than the actual element. I mean, like, just reading this was like, and I ain't even read it like for real, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, much as I be talking this at. Vitamin C supports immune health, antioxidant support, and collagen production. But when I get to reading the back, it said, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent from any disease. Wait. Wait. We are brainwashed and we have to wake up. Not just on this, what's going on with Trump, but all of this. All of this. All of this. Y'all better go read up on some natural herbs. It's stuff out there in the woods. It's stuff in your backyard. My granddaddy said one day, he said he came in and Tasha, you got all that poke back there in that backyard? I said, what? He said, Tasha got all that poke back there, and let me go get me a bag and grab some of that poke. I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. It's some big green leaves, look like greens. And he said, yeah, I'm gonna go boil that poke. That poke's good for you. I'm gonna go boil that. And I don't know if a lot of old people is in the chat or people older understanding what poke is. But my granddaddy went and got a bag and start pulling up shit from my backyard. And I was like, I ain't eating that shit. I don't know what he's talking about. Mm-mm. And she said, woo, child, my eyes was hurting trying to get boo name right. He said Green Melody. AC Shakur said Green Melody. Yeah, and then granddaddy used to say it was good for him. They go back there in the backyard and fetch some poke. And I'm like, what? Look, Full Life said poke salad. I ain't never know what it was. He's like, that's good for you. He said, you got a yard full of it back there. And I used to be like, I ain't going back there getting shit. Like, but not understanding until now, something as simple as that in the backyard, you can feed off of that. It wasn't nothing I grew. It just was growing in the backyard. So, it's just time to wake up with a lot of stuff. Survival mode has to kick in now. Not just for those that is on assistance and all of that. This is a wake-up call for everybody. Everybody. But yeah, that's what it is. Y'all, Green Melody and poke salad. Full Life. Salute. AC Shakur, salute. AC Shakur said the old generation had to survive on remedies that was passed down to them. Yeah, just like what was it to put in our ear for earaches? It was something. It was a home remedy. Damn, I gotta think. Just like back in the day when I was young, we had a Dr. Hubbard, and Dr. Hubbard had one of them old creepy ass offices. I couldn't stand going to Dr. Hubbard's then. And when we had earaches, I know Dr. Hubbard had a jar full of maggots. And put them in our ear. And then he would take some water to draw that maggot out. But that infection would be gone like that. Maggots. We didn't get regular remedies when we was young. What Dr. Hubbard Gray do with that? We are sick, glands swollen. But you had to get that maggot in that ear to get that infection out. Now, I don't know if y'all know about that, but yeah. Oh, doctor. Jamie said castor oil. Salute, sister. Salute. He said cod liver, castor oil. Yeah. I'm lost. I'm just coming in. We really was just talking about Trump taking a lot of the federal loans and shutting down a lot of stuff for level before 5:00 today. Just showing his power. Taking a lot away from a lot of people. Food stamps, cutting off a lot of federal stuff, housing. Florida Queen said sweet oil for the ear. Yeah. They call it maggot therapy. It's still used by some doctors. Ross said, yeah, me and my sister them had that done. And when I say the feeling was relief. But that maggot to get in there and eat that infection. It sounds gross to some, but I come from, I'm a 70s baby. A 70s baby. It wasn't all of that. It wasn't no medicine and all of that stuff. You got to think they didn't have pharmaceutical companies back in the days when my mama was young. They didn't have pharmaceutical companies. And certain stuff, like with thrash on your tongue. My granny used to tell her, Mama Helen say, get that diaper off that baby and rub it on her tongue. What? Rubbing no piss on my baby tongue? Take that diaper off that baby and rub it on her tongue for that thrash. What? And it worked. Don't give that baby no medicine. Just don't put that on. Do that. Y'all ain't never heard that? Take the baby diaper off and rub it on their tongue to clean that thrash off their tongue. Yeah. Old remedies that must come back. See, they wanted us. They wanted us to sweep that under the rug. The old remedies. Jamie said, "I heard that." AC Shakur said they wasn't allowed in the nearest hospital. The midwives knew all the remedies. For thrash, yeah. Top Flight said, "Think about it. Job in the Bible, his boils was full of maggots. He never got fever." Cotton diapers, yeah. Top Flight, yeah. Yeah. All of that. All of that. It's chemicals in diapers. You ever busted open a Love's diaper and it's all these little gel things? Cloth diapers. Even with washcloths and stuff, it's chemicals, it's dyes and stuff in the washcloths that are terrible to our skin. We wonder why we're breaking out, and we wonder why all of this stuff is happening to our skin. Man, look. It's time to get back to old remedies. It's time to get back to old ways of living. Bring that back. All kind of stuff. Even lanterns and candles. Remember back in the day, they had lanterns that lit up the whole house. Lanterns that lit up the whole house. If you have land, go listen to Tesla. The Tesla, not Elon Musk, Tesla. How he had everybody that was just, who was just talking to me about that? If y'all in the chat, who was just talking to me about the Tesla, talking about the copper and, using your own energy, free energy. Free energy. And they took his life. Elon Musk owns Tesla now. Let's go, Ms. Parker. I'm just saying, AC Shakur, I gave you a shout out in my new video uploading. I appreciate you. Love what you're doing. K Dot Lifestyle, thank you. What sector are you in, K Dot? And I appreciate you. Let me share you really quick, but yeah, I just wanna, really touch on y'all, let's make sure we go follow K Dot as well. I'm ready to drop that link and stuff. But just waking up, go look at your medicines, go look at you're taking it for one thing, and how many side effects come for the one thing that you want fixed. So, and go back to those old midwife remedies that they were saying in the chat. And but thank you so much, K Dot Lifestyle. But think about those old midwife remedies and stuff like that. Let's talk about the survival kit. Let's talk about educating our youth and community. Who listens. Who don't. If you go back to the Bible days, for those that believe in that, Noah was told, Noah and Ark was told, go tell the people that it's going to rain 40 days, 40 nights. People laughed at them. People didn't listen. And guess what happened? Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like those days. Some are going to listen, some are not. But for those that you can educate at that time, yes. For those that's older, let's go back to the old ways of taking medicine. I know they say you need this for your heart. Really, that shit is to slow your heart the fuck down. Watch what you're eating. You can contain your blood pressure. Watch what you're eating. If you're a diabetic, watch what you're eating. The intake of so much sugar and so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cutting out a lot of carbohydrates. It's all in us what we'll do to stay healthy. Wash your fruits and vegetables. Don't just go get a bag of grapes and start eating the shit. Because y'all got to think that the insects and shit now are eating infused, the fruits and vegetables that are infused, it's getting in the insects' bodies. That's why people are getting sick. It's not that the insects made it sick because of their droppings and stuff. It's what The insects are eating the stuff that's infused, but wash off your fruits and vegetables. Intake more fruits and vegetables. Not too much water. Did they not tell you about water? Drinking too much water can mess you up. Leave the caffeine and stuff alone. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you're eating. Chicken is really not good for you. It's not. An all vegetable diet sounds good, but damn it, it's unrealistic. Unless you're just going off of, but you can go to the butcher shops and get real meat that's not infused. Go to your local butcher. Pork, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pork eater, not good for you. But it is things you can do to eat healthy and stay healthy without pharmaceutical. Hell, YouTube, don't hurt me now. Y'all heard it here. YouTube, government, leave me alone. I'm just saying. Grapefruits are natural blood pressure medication. Thank you, Nika. And you lose. I ate grapefruit for like a week. And man, when I say I lost 5 pounds, I got scared. I was just like doing the water. Somebody had told me about it. And it's really called fasting. We all heard that in church, fasting. Too much of anything is bad for you. Okay? On the spot live. Shout out to the lovely Miss Parker Mods in chat. Salute to you on the spot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through. And if y'all content creator, let me know so I can drop your link. Okay? Let me see. But yeah, I'm glad you said that, Raw Left. Too much of anything is bad for you. They don't want to say that. They don't want to say that. Let me subscribe to you. And let me drop her link. For the content creators that do have reaches, y'all can drop your link. But let's make sure we go subscribe to On the Spot Live. I just subscribed to you, love. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Go support and subscribe. And don't forget, look up remedies. Go in your herb stores. Grab a herbal book. Grab a herbal book. Because you can grow your own mint, tea leaves, and everything. It's something out there. It's something out here in your backyard, something out here in the forest, something out here that can really heal you without paying medicine. There's nothing that can cure us but herbs. It's some herbs. It's something out there. Old remedies. Go back to and remember the conversations your grandmothers and your aunties and your mamas and all them used to have about remedies. What did y'all think the slaves used? There was no pharmaceutical company. Go back and look at Roots. Go back and look at a lot of these movies and see what they was doing. And who made that shit? Who was growing herbs in their garden? That was us. Don't let them take away what we done. See, we let them make our history vanish. We let them erase our history all the time to where it's almost non-existent. Flour wasn't out there to make rolls and bread. We did that. We was planting grain. What? In them slave movies, you seen them planting grain to make bread. Okay? Man, she said, "Oh, thanks. You're so supportive and kind. I just love you." Thank you. I appreciate that. Go support these channels, y'all. Y'all, I can't wait to see who else is gonna go live and see what they say. I'm gonna keep an eye on CNN and a lot of these other ones. Fox News, not so much. I don't like go along to get along. And that's even with news. You know what I'm saying? I get we like who we like, but to put out factual shit, not based off of who we like, who we don't like. You know what I'm saying? I like Brother Nazir, so anything Brother Nazir do is a yes man. Hell no. I want to go with non-biased news, and I like debates. You know, on this side, it's team him. On this side, it's team everybody. So I really want to go where it's non-biased. Brother Nazir said drugs are not medicine. Medicine is, and was always herbal. Okay, that's food for a thought, Brother Nazir. Food for a thought. Thank y'all to each and every one of y'all that has came and chilled me for the last 2 hours. This was so important. Salute to Miss Wisdom that was in the chat earlier for bringing, tagging me in this video and stuff like that. Salute to her, and salute to Shank Rock for showing me, because I didn't know how to do it like this. I did not know how to do it like this from YouTube, but I did. But yeah, take in what a lot of people have said in here in this chat about medicine and survival mode, survival kits, and in the last days, who are y'all gonna be with? Who are y'all riding with? Are we riding with our own? Do y'all ever think we even come together as one and be on the same page to survive, to get up through? And it's always questions I've always had, and maybe I'll have a change of thought at the end when I see us come together as one. But right now, we hate each other more than we are more prejudiced to each other than the white people, just so y'all know. It's just some white people show us that they hate us, but we are the most prejudiced to our own kind. Food for thought. Black people hate black people. We all don't love each other. We show more hate than anybody. We hate people because they got new shoes. They can dress better than us. They can afford more. You know what I'm saying? The little stupid shit. Stupid shit. When white people don't look at that shit, they get along. Bethany's helping Tiffany. Yeah. So that's food for a thought. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never lying. Yeah, Rob, for real. Y'all get out of here and go enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all stay safe. Y'all keep an eye out on these. If you work in the federal buildings, if you in the DCBS, if you in the Section 8 office, if you know anybody that's on it, it's time to educate. This is the time. So I really don't know what else to say, because I gotta wait and see what he's gonna do. I can't drop the link on her, Smoke to the Bone. What you got for me? Thank you. Go ahead, get mad. Thank you, and thank y'all, man. Without y'all, our channels don't grow. Y'all are the seeds. It's to the subscribers. Y'all are the seeds to our channel. I'm one to give y'all the flowers for planting seeds in my garden over here to help me continue to grow. Because without y'all, there's no me. Anybody can go live, but without our subscribers, we wouldn't be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes y'all to hit that like button. It takes y'all to subscribe to us to even give us that chance for YouTube to say, okay, now you can go live. So thank y'all for planting seeds, meaningful seeds over here in my chat, meaningful seeds around me to continue to grow. A lot of people are planting weeds and people can't maintain, but with y'all, if it's 10 of y'all, if it's 5 of y'all, because I can't do 100. I can't. You know what I'm saying? But with a little bit of handful that I do got to spreading the seeds, thank y'all so much. Because not only are y'all helping me, it's somebody in my chat. The soul needs to hear an encouraging word. The soul needs to be educated. I need to be educated. You know what I'm saying? I need to be uplifted. I need to hear that, damn, this one I thought shit was going bad. It's somebody in my chat that's going through something worse. Stop being so selfish. Get over yourself, Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying? So thank to each and every one of y'all. Even y'all come by one time, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Gonna get me some good shows. Pretty Black said, I hate to say it, when we were struggling, we stuck together. Yep. Hey, Big Red Diva, hey. And she said, and we still struggling. Yeah, Pretty Black TV, pretty much. Pretty much. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and get my day finish getting my day together, take some notes about what's going on and stuff like that. Because if I'm no good, I can't be good for y'all. I can't be good for y'all. And with our expectations, in a day, we was telling Blended Healing that it's not so much time in a day. We don't have so much time. And she said, take care of those 3 important things out of 7. Get the most important thing. Take all of that off your plate and put the one most important thing. Then see what you can do next. Quit putting high expectations on our plate. I want to leave y'all with that today. Put God first and everything else will fall into place. Absolutely, Big Red Diva. Salute to you. Big Red Diva is also a content creator. We want to make sure we go subscribe and support. Plant meaningful seeds for that sister, okay? Yes, awesome message. On the spot, make sure y'all go plant meaningful seeds for that content creator. With Brother Nazir, plant meaningful seeds wherever you go. If you want roses in your garden, plant those same seeds in theirs. Plant the same seeds. And if you're not no good for nobody on that day, stay away. It doesn't hurt to stay away. Because just because I'm mad, miserable, and angry doesn't mean that it is right for me to put those feelings onto y'all, attach y'all to what I got going on. And that's just what I wanted to be with myself. Because some of y'all got mean, evil, spirited ways, and y'all plant those seeds in other people's ear. And instead of using our own judgment and thoughts, we go along to get along. Instead of saying, that ain't who I am. I don't want to be mean to Brother Nazir. He's done nothing to me. You don't like Brother Nazir. I do. See, if you can't make it, and you got to think in life, where you going to be without that motherfucker, miserable bitch in your ear? Or that miserable man in your ear? You are going to be lost. And I don't want to be lost. So I'm going to continue down my road, and I'm keeping the debris clear, okay? No wet leaves. I'm not falling. And I don't see none of y'all water in my leaves to make me slip and fall. I see plenty of y'all blowing it to keep my lane clear to continue doing what I'm doing. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for that. Again, go enjoy the rest of y'all day. It's getting warm outside for some, not all, but for some. It is getting warm outside, and I'm going to enjoy it. Go get that real vitamin D and vitamin C. It's outside. Get you some air in your lungs. Get you some much needed air in your lungs. Walk up the street if it's safe enough. Go to the park. You know what I'm saying? Embrace nature for what it is. Because again, it's going to get to a point where we can't even go outside and breathe fresh air. It's going to be soon where you can't even go outside and it's nothing pretty around. We're going to smell nothing but death in the air, toxins that are going to fill our lungs with illnesses. So while you got the time now, go outside and breathe some fresh air. Just stand on the porch for a second if you can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Open a window. Let some fresh air come through the house. Open the blinds. Let some sunlight come through the house. Let it come through the house. Y'all go enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with Miss Parker.